My eyes are already done. If you wanted to see how I started to create this eye look, you're gonna have to go check out the other video all about the eyes. This video is all about how I get my full face with my mascara beauty product. So first things first, we gotta prime. This is the Tarte Base Tape Primer. And I'm going to tap that right into the skin. Get that product where I want it. Press it in. Being very careful not to mess up the eyeballs. When working with vivid colors and smoky eyes, it's always a good idea to do that first. That way you can clean up any fallout. I did a glitter there on the lid, so I knew there was going to be fallout. There really wasn't any fallout with the number 33 or the Salem. It was really just a glitter. So I want to do that first so that it didn't mess up my makeup on the rest of the face. My main foundation shade is Mango, so I'm going to start applying Mango. Now I'm going to go in with my brightening shade, which is Wheat. And we're going to apply that in the areas I like to highlight and have it brighter. Here we go. I'm going to blend in the Mango first and then go through and blend out the Wheat. So I went to the beach last weekend and got a little color. And I was all excited because I thought, ooh, I'm gonna need Goddess. And I did. I needed Goddess for like 2 days. And then that was it. Bummer. I guess I need more than just 1 weekend on the beach. So I'm going to be really careful around the brows because they're already done. I don't want to smudge them and mess them up. So I'm going to get my little mirror and switch out my brush to blend out that top portion there so that I don't mess all that up. You can actually tell where this color is too light for me up here where I got a lot of sun, but that's okay. We're going to contour and darken all that up. So we're going to blend out Wheat. Wrong side. Here we go. And I got my little mirror. So we're gonna pat this in. Got a little pimple right there, so I wanna pat, make sure I press that coverage right into the skin. If you wanna see how I filled in my brows, again, you're gonna wanna check out the video for this eye look. I'll see if I can figure out how to link it. It's a little bit more technically advanced than I currently am right now, but I'll try and figure it out. My contour shade is Indigo. This is the one I prefer to use. If you can't get your hands on Indigo because it's a pretty popular contour shade, you can also use the foundation shade Mirage. I do go back and forth, but I prefer to use indigo when I can. So I'm just going to dab this right into my finger. I'm going to find the bottom of my cheekbone, just like that. And again, in the eyeshadow video, I talk about how when working with intense colors, smoky colors, it's important that you give yourself room to blend out. So place the color where you want it to be the most intense, but give yourself room to be able to soften and blend and pull that color out. I'm gonna blend all this out first, right into my temple. I'm going to make sure that I hold my brush horizontal, and I'm going to tap into the color to warm it up and blend. Kind of get that ombre. See how we've blended it out? Now it's lighter and it gets more intense here. Perfect. Now we need to soften and blend this up and out. Little kind of just pouncing that brush into the cheek. I don't want to do a whole lot of sweeping motions because that's not going to blend it out. That's just going to move the color from point A to B. We want to soften it now that we like where that color placement is. It's more about blending and softening up any lines. Just like that. Now it's time to apply blush, but because I want all the focus to be on the eyes, I don't want to do too bright of a blush on the cheeks to draw any attention away. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do a little layer of our blush shade. This is our lip and cheek color in Bare. Lay that down. If I feel like I want it just a little bit more intense, I'm going to go in with a little bit of nude. But we're going to start with Bare first and kind of build up the color and see how we're feeling, a little bit at a time. So there's with Bare. I think I am going to go in with just a little bit of nude on top. But again, we don't want too much attention drawn away from the eyes. So we're going to go in with nude, one of my very favorite shades. There we go, just a little bit more color. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my under eyes because my under eyes crease no matter what. I have to put a powder. Now, we have a pressed powder with Mascara Beauty called Vanilla Dust, but if you are my shade or darker, Vanilla Dust is a little too light. Even though it's more of a translucent shade, it does set light on my skin tone and darker. So I'm going to use just my translucent loose powder that I have. It's actually a combination of like 3 different brands. I was running low on all 3, so I dumped them all in one container. So just right in here. And we'll take a little bit of that in my nose and up up here where I just am naturally a little more oily, so your T-zone. I'm going to take my pressed powder and just a fluffy brush to set the rest of my face. Just like that. Now it's time to remove the bake. Notice I'm not flinging the powder all over the place. I am dusting it and pressing it. I am now going to take our powder highlights in Gilded and Goldie. I'm going to mix them together. These powder highlights are so beautiful. So beautiful. Now I'm going to take our powdered bronzer in Cayman and a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to softly contour the nose. I don't like a super strong contoured nose. I feel like it, again, pulls attention away from everything else you're doing. Right under the lip, help accentuate a little bit of a pouty lip. Yes, yes. And here is the final look. Lashes, liner, done. Hope you guys enjoyed this glammy video. I'm going to be working on a lot more content for you guys. Not just talking about mascara beauty, but actually giving you legit makeup tips that you can use with whatever brand you have in your makeup drawer. So, bye for now. We'll see you in the next one. See you later.